Namaste everyone, I'm Ashley Turner and I just spontaneously decided to make you this homemade video tonight because I'm so lit up about a dream coming true that's been birthing and gestating for literally over a decade. And as any of you know that have been following me, I'm so passionate about the empowerment of women and the empowerment of the divine feminine for men and women. And what does that really mean? And I'm getting ready to launch a year-long program for women called Urban Priestess Mystery School. And one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about serving in this way is because this has been my greatest struggle. And there have been a couple different themes that have moved through my own life and that I see with my clients and my students all the time, and that I really wanted to get into the nitty-gritty and the nuts and bolts of figuring it out. You know, they say our dharma is our karma, which means whatever struggles you have, whatever your life's curriculum is, that's what you're here to teach, right? Because that's what we know the most about and that's what we're learning. So for me personally, I definitely grew up with what I call the Cinderella Syndrome. And it's really only in the last couple of years that I've been peeling back the veil and really taking ownership of that, looking at that shadow and getting to the other side. In other words, I sort of always in the back of my mind thought that there was going to be a knight in shining armor that was going to ride up, sweep me away, and so many of my challenges were just going to be taken care of, and we'd be on this road together in partnership. And what it meant was I really didn't have to address my own shit, and particularly around financial realm, around getting really empowered with money, around really owning my own autonomy and coming from a place of deep, authentic confidence and trust that no matter what happened in the world in my life, I knew that I was going to be okay and I had my back and I was making decisions that were really smart financially and in my career. And so I had to take that on and get radically truthful with myself. And what's been the greatest tool and the greatest teaching for me is deepening into my own spiritual practice and really learning how to dig in to the greatest trust beyond anything that I've ever known, that I'm enough, that I'm going to show up for myself. I had to really break through all my limiting beliefs and stories around the roles of men and women in relationships, the sort of basic overgeneralized gender roles. I also had to do a lot of work personally around getting really empowered sensually and sexually and clearing limiting beliefs and sort of any kind of shame around body image. And then also the third piece that I would say has been so powerful in my own journey and that's really propelled me into this work is working around collaboration with women instead of competition. Because there are so many systems in our culture that institutionally set us up to be pitted against each other. And as women, one of our greatest shadows is that we tend to gossip about each other, and we just, even in the smallest ways, can tend to break each other down, but what we're really doing is breaking ourselves down. And so for me, moving through my career, I've always carried and really aspired to carry this core value of collaboration and learning how to boost all of the other women around me up, my colleagues, my peers, people that I do get jealous of, people that I do feel insecure around, people that I do compare myself to. And this is, in my opinion, one of the greatest healings necessary in our world for men and women, but in particular for women. And so I'm collaborating on this program with my dear soul sister, Sienna Sherman. And the reason is because the feminine, we work together, right? We move together, and we are so much stronger when we collaborate and we have that horizontal axis of connection and intimacy and vulnerability and showing up and being clear reflections of truth for each other, and really having to own our shadow in front of each other and supporting each other and holding so much compassion and forgiveness when that rises up. So for these reasons, I've been so called to serve in the feminine and really heal this fissure and heal this wound that exists internally on the deep intrapersonal level, and how that manifests, and then really heal that interpersonally with each other, and of course on the larger scale in our world. Because the truth is that it's never a corporation's fault, or the institution, or the church, or the media, or anything outside of ourselves. We know that. The truth is that it all comes from within. And so we have put together an absolutely incredible curriculum based on all of these different traditions that Sienna and I both draw from. Tantra, modern psychology, shadow work, yoga, archetypes, myth, herbalism, rituals, of course the Celtic and pagan traditions of the priestess archetype, and really woven them together for a year-long, very deep inner journey in a mystery school, coming together, bringing droves of women together from around the world to heal and hold monthly ritual, and amongst all the other resources. So I just wanted to let you guys know about this, and you can go to the link below with the page where you can watch a video that we put together for you, and just an introduction for those of you who are feeling called, for those of you who, women who have heard this inner calling and yearning and drawing. We are so excited to offer this from the depths of our heart, and really just the sweetest, most authentic, richest work that both of us are doing, and bring it forth so that we can all learn from each other, and so that we can all serve and heal each other and our men and our families and our culture and our bodies and this earth in a very modern and applicable, practical way. So check it out. The link is below, and thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments below. I want to hear from you what it is that you struggle with. What are your particular pain points, and how can we help you? So please leave a comment, share this if you are inspired. Please help us get the word out. We are just so thrilled to be putting this together. And have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening. Blessings. Namaste.